Welcome everyone to J Wolf Tech Broadcast. I have another unboxing here for you. I've unboxed a product like this previously, but this has actually been a little bit updated version, and what I have here is the Corsair HX750 watt professional series power supply. The HX, yes, does mean professional. The AX is more of their high performance standard, and their CX is more of their, they call it a builder series, but it's more of a beginning series power supply. All Corsair's power supplies I would like to mention are excellent. Corsair is a great power supply manufacturer. Hands down one of the best ones out there. They do so many things so well, and power supplies are, you know, nothing to take for granted for them. And let's see what we have here. It is a high performance ATX power supply, your standard ATX power supply. And it has a 7-year warranty, Corsair 7-year warranty, 80 plus gold, that's the big benefit there. I actually have an HX750, which is an older version, then it's actually 80 plus silver. They bumped that up to 80 plus gold. And EPU, I'm guessing that's energy efficient because it's 80 plus gold. C6 ready, which I honestly have no clue what that means. Easy to configure, it is a single rail design. Let's bring that in a little bit, see if you can see it there. It is a single rail design and certified 80 plus gold right there. And Corsair Engineering, basically they're standing behind their product because they're giving you a 7-year warranty on this. And we just have some graphs there on the back. Nothing too spectacular. So now let's actually jump. Well, one more thing to mention about this is that this is a modular power supply. It's not full modular, as in the two cables that you're going to use on every system. The two motherboard cables are actually not modular, but that's not really a big deal considering you have to use those on every build. Everything else is modular, so you can pick and choose what you want. So let's jump in and actually see what's in the box here. So just looking at the outside of the boxing, Corsair does a great job at actually boxing their products and labeling them. They really do a great job at design, and I think that's part of the reason, along with their quality of products, the reason why people desire their stuff so much. Just look at the outside there. Great. Nothing's really changed in the style-wise of the boxing, but it is a very, very excellent design. Corsair really knows what they're doing, especially if you look at their cases. Some of their cases are some of the best design cases out there, if you ask me. Alright, so what we got here, we'll go ahead and open her up. This is pretty heavy. It is a pretty heavy, larger box. We'll mention that. Alright, so box within a box. What we have here is just a regular standard plain Jane Corsair box. It actually does feel like recycled material. I'm not 100% positive on that, but you can kind of tell when something has that recycled feel to it. And let's see what we get here in the box. You just get your general manual here, just on how to set things up. It's pretty simple actually. And your warranty guide. Corsair's got one of the best warranty services out there. Probably got some information, numbers, what to do if something happens, and some troubleshooting features. And before we actually get into the power supply, let's actually look at the cables we got here. Maybe. Get a nice little pouch here, which is nice to store stuff in, especially if you're not using them all. Makes it nice that it's not laying around. You actually have a nice little pouch to store them in. And what we have here is, looks like a couple Molex to, honestly, I have no idea what those are. Never used them. I'm assuming most people aren't. But you have Molex to that. If you know what it is, leave it down in the comments and someone will up it to the top. And it looks like we got 4 PCI cables here. They are blue colored, that I'll show you once we open up the case where those will actually go. And you have 6-pin or 8-pin cables right there, as you can see. They work really well. And you have 4 of those, so you are ready for Crossfire or SLI. Two Molex cables. These are regular standard Molex cables if you're running any fans or just generally fan controllers. Just generally if you need to power any other products in your system, that's going to be the way to do it, by Molex. And then you have 3 data cables. These are going to be various lengths and various combinations, which makes it great when installing in the case that you really have a lot of options there. And for the actual power supply, great packaging. As you can see here, some nice little foam enclosure. And what do we got here? Just a little power cord. And this is one thing I really do like about Corsair. There's enough wire ties here to probably wire your whole system. And then you got your 4 screws right there to mount it in the back of your case. And then you got a little Corsair badging. Throw on your case if you like. I'm personally running a Corsair case. 800D, which is an excellent, well, that was actually their first case. It's an excellent case. And what we have here. Alright, remember when I was talking about those blue cables? We will actually demonstrate what we got there. So if you see, good thing here is that I know you do notice that this is backwards, but that's if you want to mount your fan on the bottom like this. It'll actually be right side up. And if you need to mount it this way, you see how this is backwards? Well, if you want to mount it so it's exhausting air upwards, you actually have it to where either way it's going to be the right way. That's something Corsair really does to stand out and really shows that they put a lot of detail in. Some power supplies, this will actually be upside down. Both these will be the same way, so if you mount it a certain way, one of these will be upside down like that, which really doesn't look very well in your case, especially if you can actually see it. And as you can see here, we have all our PCI and then our peripheral and SATA connections. As you can see here, the blue is the blue. It's pretty simple. Plug them in like that. Color coded, which makes it nice. That's about it. You just got your general power on and off there. And it's really nice quality. I'm not really sure the size of this fan. Thinking 120. Most likely 120 millimeter fan. These things stay extremely cool. Mine runs really quiet, and it's 80 plus gold, so it's gonna just be run really cool and be really effective in being a great power supply, at least for 7 years, because you have a warranty for that long. A few things about the cabling. It is pretty nice cabling. It's not the best I've seen. As you can see here, there is a little bit of, I really would have liked to see that disappear, but this is more of a, while it is a high-end power supply, it is much cheaper than some other high-end power supplies out there. They really budget it so anyone can afford this product. I did want to mention here real quick that you get this nice little pouch that your power supply comes in. This will be a great pouch if you're just wanting maybe to put some cables or anything like that in there. It's really nice design, something that you can actually use and actually has a useful purpose. That's been my unboxing of Corsair's updated HX 750 watt modular 80 plus gold power supply. 80 plus gold was added on. Previously they used to be 80 plus silver, but since they've upgraded things, they've went ahead and put that gold standard on things. Little first impression of this power supply, it's greatly packaged, it's priced right, it is a professional series, comes with a 7-year warranty, so once you get it, you're going to have it for a while. They know this is going to last, that's why they put a 7-year warranty on it. You're not going to have any issues with it. The HX850 series, our 850 watt older series power supply that I have actually runs great, it runs cool. Haven't had any problems with it. I highly recommend this power supply, especially if you're in the market for a professional series power supply that's not going to cost $200 plus. If you'd like to see more unboxings like this, again, don't forget to subscribe, give me a thumbs up, and I will see you guys next time on J Wolf Tech Broadcast.